What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Techno Geek. I am Andrew. This week is going to be a little bit more informal, a little bit more casual. I'm going to be taking apart my computer over here because it is time to clean it. And I'm just going to be running through a time lapse. And if at any point in time I decide that something could be really important, then I'm going to stop and give you guys a quick overview of what I'm doing. Shouldn't be too difficult. Probably going to take this PC all the way apart. You don't really need to do that, but I'm going to do that so I can also do a little cable management video. And also I want to make sure it gets really clean because I put it on the floor for about 3 months, and let me tell you, that is the worst thing you can do for your PC, especially when you keep your dog around like I do. But anyway, I'm going to run over here and get this time lapse started and get my computer taken apart, and we will go from there. Okay, so I just got started here. I took off the side panel to my case, and here's the full internals. Some of you might be looking at it and thinking, oh, it's not that bad, but once we get into it, you're gonna see it is really bad in there. I mean, you can already see the dust on just the graphics card, and let me see if I mess with my, there we go. I don't know, I know that's gonna probably blow out, but I don't know if you guys can see, but there's definitely some hair down in there from where my dog, you know, she comes with me everywhere I go, and sometimes she likes to lay right next to the PC because it's warm, and we get some hair. See, look at there. That's bad. That's why we're cleaning. And sorry about the audio quality, guys. I'm just using the onboard mic for the camera because I don't have a shotgun mic, and I don't want to be wired up while I'm trying to move around and stuff. Anyway, I don't know if you guys noticed, but in my last video I had some kind of stain right here. I think that's from some beer that I spilled, and I didn't know it was there. So just so you guys know, I'm not a slob. I did clean it up. So, and also, this is just something This is just something that I would recommend that anybody do, is go ahead and clean up your area where your PC was and get it all spotless, so that way when it goes back it's all clean and you're not going to be sucking up any dust or anything that was left there beforehand. Okay, so that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get you the time lapse now. Okay, so I had to stop here because I guess I'm gonna have to do cable management some other way because as you can see, well, maybe you can't see obviously, but I have some screws down in here. Let me bump up my ISO. Sorry if this blows out everything. Okay, so I have some screws down here. You can see that I got this guy out, and I got this guy still in there, and I got this guy still in there. And for some reason, I don't know if I can do this one-handed, but for some reason when I go to unscrew it, you hear that? You hear that? It's like it's stripped out in the opposite direction that I've ever stripped out a screw, you know? Like, I can't undo it. You hear that? It goes right back into thread. Oh, well, probably break my motherboard now. There, you hear that? I just can't get it out, so I'm just gonna have to leave the motherboard in there and clean everything else, take everything else out. I'll definitely be taking that fan off, so bear with me, guys. Okay, guys, so now I have the Arc Mini R2 broken down to bare bones as it'll go, with the motherboard still in there, and as you can really start to see how bad the hair is in here. I mean, and just so you guys know, I did this on purpose as a learning tool for everyone. This is just really bad. I mean, you don't want your system to look like this. So this video has been a long time coming. As you can see, it's been sitting on my desk. I've just been putting it off because I wanted to make a video about it and show you guys really how terrible it is to leave your system on the floor. But anyway, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and get back to the time lapse. Okay, so another update. I've pretty much got everything mostly cleared out of all the hair. It's way better than it was, as you can see, especially on the back and on the inside. You can see my tower cooler still needs a little bit of work, but as you can see, most of the hair has been removed. So something I just wanted to go over is whenever you are kind of doing this project on your own, I only really recommend a few things to use in order to clean it, because this isn't really that good. I mean, look, you can see well, let me show you one of the fans, that'll be easier. So you can see the hair is gone. Let me turn my ISO down. Okay, so you can see the hair is gone, but the dust still remains. So the best way to clean dust is you want a non-static rag. This is really important, especially when you're cleaning PC components, because I am going to be touching my graphics card and my motherboard with this. So you're going to want a non-static rag, one that's not going to build up static while you're running across it, and then all of a sudden you shock your component and it's just completely useless. And to clean, I mean, you can use, Windex, whatever. Doesn't matter. You can use alcohol. That's probably better, but I'm just gonna use Windex. I don't think it'll bother anything. Anyways, be back when this is done. Okay, so I forgot to mention, make sure you spray your cleaner on the rag and not on the component, because that would be bad. Just spray it on the rag and not on the fan or the motherboard or whatever. Okay. Really quickly, something that I wanted to point out about this case, and it's not just Fractal. I mean, it's pretty much everybody that uses this type of material right here. I mean, it's a good material, it does the job, it keeps the dust out of the system, but one of the problems I have with it is, if I can get my focus going here. One of the problems that I have is that it just, see there, it just keeps that dust right in there, and the only way you can really get it out is if you wash this with water. Well, I mean, that kind of sucks, because then when you go to put this back on your computer and it's got water on it, you take the slight chance of any water coming from here and going into your computer, especially because it's like that. It's like that on the top too. So this is where it would be even more of a consideration. See if I can bump up so you can really see. Yeah. So it's even more of a consideration about water on the top, because you don't want any water dripping from here and straight onto your CPU or your graphics card or whatever. So it's just something, kind of a oversight that I think a lot of case manufacturers are doing, not just Fractal. I do love this case, but this is just something I didn't really like about it, and I wanted to point that out because I don't think anybody else is. Alright, so that's going to sum it up, guys. Just a real quick video. It wasn't meant to be instructional, of just me taking my PC apart and cleaning it so you guys can see how bad your PC really can get, and that you do need to clean it out occasionally. It should never be as bad as mine was. That was definitely worst case scenario. As you can see, I didn't put the power supply in yet. I still have that over here. That's going to go in here in a minute while I do this cable management video. So I hope you guys stay tuned for that one, and I'll see you around. And I really appreciate you tuning in for this one. So see you next time.